Scene script. Who was the man who led Scotland to its independence? His name was Robert the Bruce, the King of Scots from 1306 until his death in 1329. Picture a young Robert, born into a lineage as illustrious as his own. He was a descendant of King David I, a fact that undoubtedly cast a grand shadow over his formative years. His grandfather, a claimant to the Scottish throne, was a pivotal figure in shaping the young Robert's destiny. Imagine the stories, the dreams, and the ambitions that were seeded in Robert's mind as he grew up surrounded by such a powerful narrative. Just as his grandfather had done, Robert too supported his family's claim to the throne. But his aspirations went beyond the confines of his family's ambitions. He was not content to be a mere spectator in the unfolding drama of his nation's history. He decided to play an active part in William Wallace's revolt against England, an act that marked his transition from a prince to a warrior, from a spectator to a participant in the fight for Scotland's independence. And then came a twist in the tale. The year was 1306, and in the shadows of a brutal murder, Robert found himself becoming the King of Scots. The murder of John Comyn cleared the path for Robert to ascend the throne, but little did he know that this was just the beginning. His reign was about to take a dramatic turn, setting the stage for a life of battles, victories, and the ultimate pursuit of freedom. In a twist of fate, Robert became king in 1306 after the murder of John Comyn, setting the stage for a dramatic reign. Robert the Bruce rose to prominence during the First War of Scottish Independence against England, a tumultuous period that tested his leadership and resolve. The saga begins when Robert threw his weight behind his family's claim to the Scottish throne. This commitment set the stage for his involvement in the War of Independence, initially marked by a crushing defeat. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Robert refused to be deterred. He regrouped, re-strategized, and re-entered the battlefield, determined to restore Scotland's independence. The turning point came in 1314, the Battle of Bannockburn, a pivotal event that would go down in the annals of Scottish history. Despite being heavily outnumbered, Robert led his troops with an iron will and a strategic mind. His leadership steered the Scottish forces to a resounding victory, defeating the larger English army. This triumph marked a significant shift in the tide of the war, bolstering the Scottish morale and strengthening their resolve. Victory, however, did not come easy. Robert's path was fraught with challenges, each one a test of his mettle. Yet each victory he achieved was a testament to his unwavering commitment to Scotland's cause. He continued to win control over much of Scotland, his victories a beacon of hope in the dark times of war. But the English were not ready to back down. Edward II, the King of England, remained steadfast in his claim to Scotland, refusing to acknowledge the victories and the right of the Scots to their lands. This led to a continuation of the conflict, an incessant struggle for independence that would define Robert's reign. Despite numerous victories, England's Edward II refused to renounce his claim to Scotland, leading to continued conflict. And so the saga of Robert the Bruce and the Scottish War of Independence carried on, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a leader and his people. In 1320, a significant turning point arrived when the Scottish nobility declared Robert their rightful monarch and asserted Scotland's independence. The years leading up to this moment were fraught with struggle as Robert the Bruce tirelessly fought for his country's freedom. Despite his victories on the battlefield, the English crown refused to renounce its claim to Scotland. This left a cloud of uncertainty hovering over the nation's status. However, the Scottish nobility, moved by Robert's unwavering dedication, took a stand in the year 1320. They declared Robert the Bruce their rightful monarch, and in a powerful act of defiance asserted Scotland's independence. This bold move by the Scottish nobility caught the attention of the wider world. 4 years later, in 1324, the Pope recognized Robert as the King of Scotland, lending legitimacy to his reign. This recognition from the Pope was a significant milestone. It not only solidified Robert's position as king, but also elevated Scotland's standing on the international stage. However, the road to complete independence was not yet over. The final hurdle was a peace treaty with England. After years of conflict, the two nations finally came to an agreement in 1328. This treaty recognized Scotland's autonomy and brought an end to the long and arduous war of Scottish independence. With international recognition and a peace treaty in place, Robert the Bruce had successfully led Scotland to its independence. In the twilight years of his life, Robert the Bruce reigned over an independent Scotland, a dream that he had fought tirelessly to achieve. As Robert grew older, he continued to lead Scotland with the same fierce determination that had seen him through the War of Independence. His reign was marked by a strong sense of justice, and he devoted his efforts to strengthening Scotland's position, both internally and on the international stage. Despite the many battles he had fought, Robert the Bruce remained a warrior king until the end, always ready to defend Scotland's hard-won independence. His rule was remembered as a time of prosperity and peace, a testament to his leadership and the respect he commanded among the Scottish people. In the year of our Lord 1329, Robert the Bruce passed away. His death marked the end of an era, but the story of Scotland was far from over. Robert's son David II succeeded his father to the throne. David was young, just 5 years old, when he took on the mantle of kingship. He inherited not just a crown, but also his father's indomitable spirit and the dream of an independent Scotland. David II would face his own battles and challenges in his reign, yet he carried with him the legacy of his father, a legacy of courage, determination, and an unwavering belief in the right of Scotland to govern itself. This legacy would continue to shape Scotland's history long after Robert the Bruce's death. Robert the Bruce, a king who fought for and achieved the dream of an independent Scotland, left a legacy that continues to inspire us today. His story is a reminder of what can be accomplished when one has the courage to stand up for what they believe in and the tenacity to see their dreams become reality. Robert the Bruce was more than just a king. He was a symbol of resilience, determination, and the quest for freedom. From his early years supporting his family's claim to the throne to his pivotal role in the War of Scottish Independence, Robert's life was marked by perseverance and victory. Despite initial setbacks, he emerged victorious in battles against the English, successfully restoring Scotland's independence. His life serves as a testament to the power of perseverance and the enduring spirit of freedom. Robert the Bruce, a name forever etched in history, the man who led Scotland to its independence.